Hello, I am Dr. Sigar Kanti. In this video, we check whether the given function, a function of two variables, is continuous or not at a given point. Okay, so let me consider an example. Verify the function f of x comma y is equal to, verify the function f of x comma y is equal to xy divided by x square plus y square, then x comma y is not equal to 0 and its value is equal to 0 if x comma y is equal to 0 comma 0 at the point 0 comma 0. Okay, so to verify that this function is continuous at the point 0 comma 0, we have to verify that limit of the function is equal to value of the function at the point 0 comma 0. So here a comma b is nothing but 0 comma 0. Okay, now what is f of a comma b? This is f of 0 comma 0. Given that f of 0 comma 0 is equal to 0. Okay, this is equal to 0. Then limit of f of x comma y as x comma y tends to a comma b. This is equal to limit x comma y tends to 0 comma 0. If xy is not equal to 0, then this is my f of x comma y. So that is, this is our xy divided by x square plus y square. So we have to find the limit of this. So here let me take y is equal to mx, that is here x comma y tends to 0 comma 0 along the line y equal to mx, and this passes through the origin. Okay, so that is here limit of f of x comma y tends to a comma b. This is equal to limit, I am taking the y equal to mx, the numerator becomes, this is m into x, means mx square, numerator is m into x square, and the denominator, this is x square and this is m square x square. I am taking y equal to mx. Okay, this becomes mx square or m square x square, and taking x square common factor here. So numerator is m into x square, denominator is x square taking common factor 1 plus m square. Okay, as here x comma y tends x comma y, or we take here we have converted only in terms of x, we can write x tends to 0. Now here x square gets cancelled. Then this c is equal to, as x tends to 0, this is nothing but m divided by 1 plus m square. This is my limit. And here this limit is not unique. Okay, because if we take m equal to 1, I am getting one some value, m equal to 2, I am getting another value, m equal to 3, I am getting another value. That is here, this value depending on m, and m is any arbitrary here. So therefore here, this quantity is not a unique quantity. Therefore, limit does not exist. If the limit does not exist, then we say that the function is discontinuous. Therefore, f of x comma y is discontinuous at the origin 0 comma 0. Okay. Next, I will go to another example. Another example. Example 2. The example is f of x comma y is equal to x divided by root of x square plus y square when this x comma y is not equal to 0, 0, and it is equal to 0 when x comma y is equal to 0, 0. Again, what we do here is first we find the limit of the function and we find the value of the function. If these two are same, then we say that the function is continuous at the point, given point. That's here at the point we have to find out the continuity at the point 0, 0. Okay. So first we find here we have AB is nothing but 0, 0. And f of AB is given here. F of AB is nothing but 0. F of AB is equal to 0. And next, limit of f of x comma y as extend x comma y tends to a comma b, this is equal to limit x comma y tends to a comma b. It is 0, 0. F of xy is x divided by root of x square plus y square. Now here, let me take y is equal to m into x. Then this is equal to limit. We are converting only in terms of x, therefore we write only one variable here, x tends to 0. Here numerator is x and denominator is root of x square plus y square, y equal to mx. This is our m square x square. Okay. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0 x divided by. So here we can take x square common factor and writing outside here, this becomes x into root of 1 plus m square. So here x 0 gets cancelled. This is equal to 1 by root of 1 plus m square. Again, this is not unique here. Is not unique. So therefore here limit is not unique means limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. So therefore f of x comma y is discontinuous. At 0, 0. Okay. Next we go for another example. One more example. F of x comma y equal to defined as x cube minus y cube divided by x square plus y square. X square plus y square when x comma y is not equal to 0, 0 and its value equal to 0 at the origin 0, x comma y equal to 0, 0. So here this again at the point we have to verify the continuity of the function at the point 0, 0. So here we have a comma b is equal to 0, 0 and f of a comma b, f of 0, 0 is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. Then what is the limit? Limit of f of x comma y as x comma y tends to a comma b, this is equal to limit x comma y tends to a comma b is nothing but 0 comma 0. And what is f of xy? This is x cube minus y cube divided by x cube minus y cube divided by x square plus y square. Now we'll take along the line y equal to mx. So that means let me take let y equal to m into x. Then limit, I am taking as y, I am converting y in terms of x, means just I will take x tends to 0. X comma y tends to 0 comma 0 means I am converting only in terms of x, therefore we take limit as x tends to 0. X tends to 0. So here x cube minus y cube. So numerator is x cube minus. What is y cube? Y cube is nothing but m cube x cube divided by x square plus y square. X square plus y square is m square x square. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0. In the numerator I will take x cube common factor. That is x cube common factor 1 minus m cube divided by, in the denominator I will take x square common factor. What remains is 1 plus m square. Now 1x square gets cancelled. 1x remains in the numerator. And if I take the limit as x tends to 0, then this is equal to 0. So here what I am getting here is limit of the function equal to 0 and value of the function is also equal to 0. So I am getting this one, limit of f of x comma y as x comma y tends to a comma b is equal to f of a comma b. So this satisfies the definition of continuity. Okay, so therefore we say that f of x comma y is continuous at 0 comma 0. Okay, thank you. I'll stop here.